Right, shooting this on my iPhone, which I've never shot a video on here before, but I see a lot of people using them on YouTube, and I didn't carry the GoPro with me. So I've probably titled this video something clickbaity along the lines of, should I race this weekend or in 7 days time in Nice at the IRONMAN World Champs? For those of you that might be watching the channel for the first time, I'm a half decent age group athlete, sort of chasing the dream. That dream being just be as good as you can really at amateur long distance triathlon. My big goal for the season has been Nice for several months now, since qualifying back in May, and I've been on a pretty decent 10-week build block where I've probably trained more hours than I have previous years and been really consistent, swim, bike and run, and was in pretty decent shape. So raced on Sunday in Finland at the 70.3 Worlds. Had a pretty good day. I was fairly sick beforehand, but gave the day a crack. And reflecting on it, it was my best 70.3 performance really in since Dubai 2020. So not just fastest, but had a run PB, decent swim and a half decent bike. So yeah, I knew I'd been ill and I knew it wasn't my best, but I thought I'll be over it in a day or two and onwards to Nice. Monday after the race, I got up pretty early and did just over an hour on the bike. And if I'm honest, I felt awful. Not only sort of cardiovascularly and sickness wise, but I was also very tired as we had stayed up fairly late on Sunday night and I hadn't had much sleep. And my muscles, obviously after the race we'd had, were a bit sorer than I'd expected, but got an hour done. I was gonna do a swim, but I thought I was pushing my luck. Monday we moved down to Helsinki, and on Tuesday I went for a run with Donald and Jack. Nice easy run around Helsinki, about 50 minutes, 10k, 5 minutes per k, pretty standard. Apart from coughing up a lot of phlegm, I did feel a little bit better. Had a very good night's sleep, or started to sleep a lot better from Monday night. So I kind of thought that was it. Get home, a bit more rest, travel, and ready to go. Wednesday, I've woken up and we've flown back to the UK, and Amy started to feel unwell, which was kind of to be expected, to be honest. She kind of gets ill all the time, and if I get ill, she definitely gets ill. But once we got home, I tested myself for COVID just to see if that was what it was. It hadn't really occurred to me that's what I could have. And lo and behold, the first time ever, so in the best part of 3 years, I finally have tested positive for COVID. I started panicking because I know the impacts that COVID can have, not just at, there and then in the acute phase of when you've got the virus, but just the long-term effects of trying to train, knowing as well that I have an Ironman potentially in sort of 9, 10, 12 days time. What is the right thing to do? So since then I've done nothing is the simple answer. I tested positive on Wednesday, I tested positive on Thursday, and I finally tested negative Friday and Saturday. Today is Sunday. I was half tempted to do some exercise once I was negative, but due to the bike box gate, so getting our bikes back from Helsinki and picking them up ourselves from Gatwick on Friday took priority, which was a 7-hour round trip. And then Saturday was a long drive again to pick up Bryn from Bristol and back, and pop into Fenella because she's lent me some parts for my bike for Nice. So I haven't done any training, and I'm starting to feel 100%-ish. I've still got a tiny bit of a cough, but I'm certainly not feeling low on energy. I'm not recovering okay from what I'm doing, sleeping, etc. So I've just done a 20-minute run. For most of that 20 minutes, Bryn did pull me along, but we had a little run, and I'm gonna see what happens this week now as to whether or not I race. And I'd be interested to know what people's thoughts are, if they think it's a good idea based off what I've done the last 7-8 days. What should I do next week? Obviously my coach has a plan, I've got a plan, I'm not going to listen to the internet too much. Bryn, come here. Good boy. So that's it for this week. Obviously, there's been very little training to document and show you. Not an awful lot else life-wise. We're just travelling back from Helsinki and trying to work, etc. on Thursday and Friday. I've sorted my bike out, so at least we've got a bike to ride. What can you expect for the next week or so? I'm going to do a giveaway video predicting the men's top 3 in Nice. I've got hopefully a video on ketones and my sort of initial thoughts of that, and then hopefully some race week content. We are driving out to Nice Tuesday/Wednesday in the van, which will be our first proper adventure, which I'm quite looking forward to. And then from Wednesday afternoon, I'm going to be in Nice. I'm going to go film a bit of the bike course that people might be interested in, and then see what else is going on at the World Champs. Either way, we're going to go. You know, we've paid for accommodation, all that sort of stuff. I'm fairly confident I probably will try and race, but we'll see how we feel. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good week. Bye.